Hey everybody, welcome back to Exploring Temecula. One of the things we continuously do throughout the year is give you monthly market updates. This is for August 2023. The cities that we use, Temecula, Murrieta, and Menifee, this just increases the sample size and gives you a better idea of what is happening in the southern area of the Inland Empire. Hopefully these videos will give you some insight on what is currently happening in the local housing market, but also give you some ideas of what to expect in the coming months. First thing I wanted to start off with was new listings, and everybody knows this. They're way down from previous years. August, May, June, July, and August are supposedly the months in Southern California that the inventory rises. As you can see throughout the years, May, June, May, August, these are the highest points with the most amount of homes on the market for you to purchase as a buyer. And if you are a seller, the most buyers ready, willing, and able to purchase properties. Everybody's either buying or selling in the spring. As you can see, in August 2023, we had 121 newly listed properties in Temecula, 134 in Murrieta, and 157 in Menifee. These are historic lows and causing some problems for many people. Buyers that I am working with right now are not always getting the property on their first or second chance, even though they're being very aggressive. And B, there's just not the inventory out there that they're able to find something that they're looking for. So the process of buying a home right now could take anywhere from a month to 2 months, unless you get lucky, find that property, put your solid offer in, and get it accepted right away. But I can tell you that if you are a buyer in this market and you're wanting a pool and you're wanting solar and you're wanting that home that everybody else wants, there are going to be, on average, I would say 3 to 7 offers on every single home. Okay, so next up, days on the market. As you can see, through August 2020 all the way through to May 2022, we had absolute historic lows in regards to days on the market. Now, if you remember these times, this is when home prices were actually still semi-affordable to people. You know, you could buy a home for $550,000. You could get in something for $600,000. And although these homes were going above asking, sometimes in the neighborhood of $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, you were still in that price range of under $630,000, $640,000 for a long period of time. As the interest rates rose and as homes became less affordable, home prices or homes started to stay on the market much, much longer, all the way up to January 2023. This right here from September through January, February 2023, I thought we were going to see not only the prices drop on homes, but also see the days on the market go up as well. And this is where I hate when people ask me, what is going to happen in the future of the real estate market? I never in a million years would have guessed, with rates at 6, 7, 8%, home prices on average being $750,000, that the second March hit, that basically for the next 3 to 4 months, the days on market absolutely plummeted. And now we're back to 14, 13, and 18. So yes, we are a little higher on days on the market than we were in 2021, 2022, but you also have to realize that these home prices and these homes that are only staying on the market for 14 days on average in Temecula, Murrieta 13, and Menifee 18, the home prices are almost double than what they were back in this area right here. So it's pretty crazy to think that even though the home prices have basically doubled, we're still only 14, 13, and 18 days on the market on average for these homes. Okay, so next up, percentage of original list price. So this graph shows if you list a home at $200,000, what percentage of that list price are you getting? Again, back in 2021 and 2022, we had points where you were getting 5% over on average what you were listing your property for. Right now, even though the home prices are at historic highs, even though sellers are reaching in regards to what they're getting for their homes, and oftentimes, in my opinion, are pretty crazy in regards to what the original list price is, on average, they are still getting in all three cities 100%. Now, of course, some of these homes are dropping in price if they're absolutely ridiculous. But if you are even in the ballpark of what the home would appraise for, and maybe in some cases not even what it appraises for, a lot of times people are overpaying and separating themselves by paying that appraisal gap. I'm seeing a lot of contracts where they're waiving the appraisal, where they're going and telling the seller, we will pay up to $20,000 over any appraisal deficiency. And that is what the market we're in right now. That's what we're getting. And probably why, even though we're having some homes sit on the market and not get what their original list price is, we're still at 100%, because those specific homes that have the pools, that have the upgrades, that have the solar, that have the views, they are going above what the original list price is, not only above, but substantially above. And this is pulling the market up. Okay, next up, and finally, I wanted to talk about the average median sales price. As of August 2023, the average home price in Temecula is $705. The average in Murrieta, $665, and the average in Menifee is $554. If you notice, the highest home prices were around April 2022, $747 in Temecula, and right now we're at $705. In Murrieta, it was $663. Now we're at $665. And in Menifee, we're at $591, and now we are at $554. In my opinion, yes, you're seeing a little lower in regards to home prices on average, but the homes that everybody wants, I would say, are going above the average. So there are many homes right now in all three of these cities that have caught up and surpassed the highs of May of 2022. So moving forward, what is going to happen? Well, rates just hit 8%, 7.5%, 8%. Are rates going to keep rising? I don't know. Do rates matter? I really thought in January and February of this year that we were seeing a pause in the real estate market because people could not afford homes at the current prices with 7 or 8% interest rates. I was wrong. What is going to happen moving forward? Well, if you look at the new listings and we go back to the in history, you are seeing huge drop-offs from November. It really starts in October, but November, December, January, and February are historically low months for newly listed properties and as well active listings. We are already at historic lows in August, prime selling season. So are we going to get down to 70, 80, 90 homes available in all three of these cities once we hit November, December, and January? If that is the case, yes, there are less buyers in those months. But to only have 80 to 90 homes on any given month is really, really going to be tough for buyers. I would say for the most part, it's going to be tough to find the home that you actually want to move into. Yes, there are 90 homes, but the top 10% of those homes, you're still going to have a lot of competition. And even though there are less buyers, you're going to have offers in regards to the amount of offers. You're going to have at least 3 to 5 offers on every single one of these homes. So moving forward, just be aware, yes, the amount of listings or active listings might drop. Yes, buyers might be more scarce in those 2 or 3 months, but not enough for you as a buyer to come in and have your way with whatever home comes on the market. So there you have it, guys. A little look at the September numbers for the real estate market in Temecula, Murrieta, and Menifee. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to Greenleaf Real Estate and Appraisal.